Okay, so we've got fires within 44 miles of my house. Right now I'm in North Lake Tahoe. We've lived with wildfires for years. This one is probably the most concerning to me that we've had since the King Fire in 2012. It's now 2021, so we've had a long gap of nervousness, or lack thereof. So I was just going through my emergency kit that goes in my vehicle, and I just want to show you guys the stuff that goes into that kit. It's your basic emergency evacuation bag. So here we go. So this is my backpack. It's a REI Co-op 42 liter. It's a zipper bag, which a lot of people don't like to pick because the zippers can fail. I took a chance on this one because A, it was on sale, and B, it was comfortable. So it's your basic backpacking backpack. It's a little bit more heavy duty than the ultralight bag. See, it's got the ripstop material, and the zipper's a little bit more heavy duty than some of the other bags that I've seen. It's got good shoulder padding. It's got a waist belt with pockets. And it's big, and it's big enough to fit around my slender 39-inch waist. No, I'm freaking a lard ass, what can I say? I've got my knife hanging on here. It's a pain in the ass to get on and off because the clip is practically brand new. I got this knife in a subscription box. It was free, and it will do the job of if I need a knife or not. It's got a spot for a hydration bag. I'm not a huge fan of those because this sits in my truck, and I don't want it to get all muggy and gross. Other than that, it's really open compartment. Got a organization sleeve here, nothing on this side, and it's got one on the top. And this actually, you'd think it would be upside down, but it's not. But this flips open like that and unzips, so it's no problem. There's rain fly in the compartment underneath, and a mesh pouch in the front, and also a easy access pouch on the top. There is loops in the front here that I could tie my coat to, and compression buckles and all that kind of stuff. So if I have to drop a bunch of stuff and go carry more stuff in, I can compress it, that kind of thing. All right, the stuff in the bag. Have toilet paper and some parachute cord. I just wrapped it around a pencil. It's enough for maybe 5 days of poop. I have a feminine cup, brand new in the package. Hygiene stuff, toothbrush, toothpaste, contact lens solution, and a contact lens carrier. I'd actually got laser eye surgery, so I don't need glasses anymore, but I'm keeping them just in case, because the liquid can be used for washing my own eyes out. Here I've got a washcloth and a bar of Dove soap, and I've got a first aid kit. I live right next to a lake, and at the bottom of my canyon is a creek, so I'm not too terribly worried about water. So I have my carrier container, and I've got a couple gallons in my pickup truck. Along with that, I have a filter, but it's in another container. I got some comfort items and whatnot. So I have a solar light. These are awesome because they inflate, but if they blow out, they still work. Some hand warmers, which I actually just discovered I have to replace. Some matches and a lighter, just in case. I got some hand sanitizer, which can also be used as a fire starter. Let's see, let's zoom out here. So I got some clothes. I've got sunglasses first, because I like to protect my eyes. They're my old Oakley gas cans from work. So they're all scratched and beat up, but they'll do in a pinch. I have a long sleeve quick dry shirt, bra, underwear, 2 pair of socks, wool. They're tall socks, so I can wear them with my boots. I've got pair of mittens, a spare collar for my dog, a hat. I always have a hat because if you're cold, and even if you don't have a sweater, you can put a hat on and get a little bit warmer. I have a gaiter, neck gaiter. Can be used like a face mask, etc. I have my sleeping bag, which it's not as warm as I'd like. I've tested it out camping a few times and it's okay. It'll keep me and my dog warm enough. I've got a inflatable pillow and a tarp. See, over here we got food. So I've got some dehydrated stuff, the sea rations, or the emergency food rations that they put in boats. Not my favorite of item. I've tried them. They're not that tasty, but they'll do in a pinch. You won't starve. So I got rice. I've got pepper, salt, Spam, which you definitely don't need salt for, a can of chicken, and a can of roast beast. I've got 1 pack of Easy Mac and whatnot because I like that stuff. I've got some comfort stuff. I got hot chocolate and tea bags and some Zip Fizz. And then there's my cook kit. It's a pot and a solo backpacking stove. And then I've got this box that rides in the truck as well. But all of this stuff goes in that backpack. Alright, this is the stuff that I have in the other bin in my truck. So this is the nice to have in case of emergency stuff. So I've got some super convenience stuff. I've got a battery pack, some USB rechargeable AA's, lens cleaning cloth, and I'm sure I've got something in there. I'm just not taking it out right now. The charger unit for that, a BioLite solar panel, rechargeable AA's for the Goal Zero. See, they're all scattered around in there. A couple spare cables and fire Kindle. Got movies and music all preloaded, so that's downtime entertainment, so you don't go crazy, that kind of thing. I've got a Whoopee, one of my favorite styles of Whoopee. I like the woodland camo. It's outdated, I know, but I like it, so get off me. Okay, I got some extra clothes. I've got a few t-shirts, some shorts, quick dry, underwears, and 2 pairs of jeans. I don't have any bras or socks in this pile because I got 2 pairs of wool socks in my bailout bag and an extra bra in there, and I'll be wearing one. I'm not going anywhere further than that. That's what I've got. That's what I like. That's what I'm going with. I've got a spare tarp. This one, I think, what size was this? It's, does not say. It's just the large Terra Hiker tarp. I've got these in my camping gear. I like them. They work pretty good. Mostly use them to put down underneath where my dog eats when we're camping because she eats raw food. So she's messy and she's particular, so she doesn't like to eat stuff that has dirt stuck to it. I've got toilet paper in a Ziploc bag because who likes wet toilet paper? Match kit, a bag. There's actually supposed to be a couple more parts to this, like a water filter, but I'm not seeing it, and I'm sure I have it somewhere stashed that I don't know where it is right now. This one is a splinter kit. We live in the piney woods. You get pine needle splinters all the time, and it was free, so it goes in the box. This is a waterproof box with a AAA flashlight and a backup pocket knife. These two I got, the box I got for free, and the knife and the flashlight I paid for. They were cheap from Christmas time, so those actually go with this. And the rechargeable batteries. See? Method to the madness. Spare box of matches. I threw them in there because they were extra. I've got the Soul Bivy. It should be big enough for my big tail to fit in there with my dog in if it goes with my sleeping bag, it'll take the temperature reading down further, especially if we're in the snow. I've got a water filter bottle. That's what it goes with. So I was gonna fill up this with this, because this is a squeeze type. So you fill it up and you can squeeze it and get water out the top. It's not the most efficient method, but it works. And then a little cup. This is just spare. I mean, it doesn't even have the label off of it. Somebody gave this to me, and I was like, oh, cool, I'll put this in the stuff. I got a spare toothbrush, toothpaste, this little lantern flashlight. It's like a AA deal. Also came in one of those subscription box things, so it's pretty cool. I've got a lithium battery that goes in it. I'm not putting them in because I don't want the battery to die. So they just all go together with this stuff. I have a first aid kit, a bar of soap, also free in one of those subscription boxes because I like the Dove soap better. Sorry, I'm moving around. I got a couple carabiners. They're just spare, sitting around. Don't know what they're... Didn't have a plan for using them, maybe with a tarp or something. Saw blade that goes with this thing. This thing was free. It's kind of wicked. It's got this little knife. I'm sure it's for hunting, cleaning, a kill and stuff because of the orange camouflage looking stuff on it. It's pretty neat. I was more interested in the saw blade, but the saw blade doesn't fit in this cool carrier box. Hold on, sorry. Put that back in there real quick. And then it comes with this handle, which is an interesting design. See, it's like a barrel, so you hold it like this. And, you know, it's more ergonomic and whatnot, but I haven't tried it yet. I just threw it in there because it was taking up space on my dining room table. I got the wet fire tinder, and then this was just some extra stuff that my aunt had from, at her house from when my cousin had cancer. Just some leftover first aid supplies. I got a candle. This I keep in the box because I can keep my truck a little bit warm. I have to crack the windows and there's a process and stuff, but if my truck is stuck in an avalanche and I'm gonna freeze to death, it'll keep that tiny space warm. So whatever, and it'll smell nice at least until my death. There's the backpack all loaded up, and you can see my disaster of space behind it. So there you go. Oh, and it all fits in this little Plano box. This thing is like 22 by 14 inches, and it's about 12 to 13 inches deep. And the lid, you can stack stuff up into the lid. It's kind of nice. So there you go.